So, one of the things that gets on my motherfucking last nerves is just motherfucking liars. It's just motherfucking all the time, don't tell the truth. That shit gets on my motherfucking nerves. Lying to motherfuckers. Anything. Anyways, another thing that gets on my motherfucking nerves is when motherfuckers don't brush their teeth and they be the motherfuckers talking the most shit. Pun intended. 4, 3.
Cook your head. I'm trying to get my hands on a burger and a McFlurby.
McFlurby. These niggas said.
No, we said it right, McFlurby.
That nigga said we are different because we put our ingredients on the bottom. Oh, that's just hilarious, bro.
It's the same thing.
Shit.
Same face.
Fucking, it's a Coming to America week. Welcome back, motherfuckers.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Motherfucking back to Humble Sundays. You know who I'm is.
You know what I'm talking about? Kind of hot right now.
She's your queen to be. I love it. I love it.
Well, look, you know
Anybody-
behind on the TV right now. That's
Yeah,
almost
and on
like
my
what
mind,
the movie it was.
you know, we had to put the first one on. We just finished watching the second one. We're gonna give a review on this motherfucker in a second. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I mean, Mr. 43 live with low key sneakers on crack, ain't turn back.
Hey, Young Yellow, man, you know what it is.
Landslide Entertainment, Mr. Light Another Blunt.
Talking about.
S-O-N-N-Y, Mr. 420, what's up?
Hey.
And the prodigal brother has returned. Big shout
Oh,
out
he
to
gonna be here forever.
6'8", back in the
Petty,
fold
let him live.
again.
Eddie
Petty,
Eddie.
straight up. No wop, nigga.
No, I'm talking about.
Keep the roast ready.
For real.
So,
Oh, yeah.
It's ready, you know what it is.
It's horrible, but we gotta start not with an RIP, but just some RIPs because of the shit that just happened in Bolivia. All the students was rallying. There was a bunch of students. I guess they was getting together about to have a congregation about something, trying to get into the assembly room, and these motherfuckers fell. And 7 people died, 60-some people injured.
4 floors up.
Condolences to them people who was just trying to speak their voice. And I seen the video. It was like it was a lot of people, but then it was like these 2 people started fighting.
That's really like, hey,
Like they started fighting right at the rail.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was 2 girls. I don't know what the fuck they was going through, but they started fighting, and that's when the rail collapsed and everybody else collapsed. So I think it was way too many people up there.
Yeah.
yeah,
But them 2 fighting didn't help
I
shit.
don't like to find a
I'm
place
pretty
like
sure
that.
it helped loosen that structure.
Yeah, because they were just pushing against
All of
it. You
that
got
turbulence.
a whole lot of people.
Mm.
And y'all know who OMB Peezy is, right?
I heard of him.
On the song with Perez. That what's that song? Trust No Do Better. Do Better. The nigga with the dreads that spit all fast and shit. He just got arrested on gun charges relating to the 42 Doug and Roddy Ricch video that happened.
Mm.
So they saying he was one of the people that was around shooting that video up. So niggas got some beefs behind the scenes that we don't know about. But on his Instagram he said he's innocent. It wasn't him. He'll be home soon.
Pew pew, nigga.
That's what he said. So I hope so.
Let's up.
Fivio Foreign being accused sexual assault.
Who?
Fivio, the one that's
No means no, nigga.
on these, he's a new nigga on all these drill music songs.
I ain't heard him.
You heard of him? He on that Zoo York. He's the one that don't do pretty much a whole verse. He do ad libs.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow. He from Woo. He from Pop Smoke.
Okay.
He upcoming. He just got signed. He got a bunch of shit out. He just this girl named Zindy on Instagram said she was with the nigga and he started fingering her. Just took her in the room and started fingering her. And she was like, you know this is rape. He was like, bitch, I'll rape you right now. And she said she was screaming and hollering, but nobody could hear because the music was loud. And the only reason it stopped because some people just happened to walk in. So it's supposed to be witnesses to the shit. My man jumped up after that. People walked in. So, but ain't no word from him yet. or his camp.
Bitch, you don't know
So
how
his
to grab
finger- so his
somebody's
finger's going
hand
to
and
jail.
push it away? Like, you just gonna sit there and just...
Finger could be going to jail.
Finger could be going to jail.
Hot finger.
Yeah.
No means no, nigga.
I'm gonna give. I'm only doing this, and I'm not saying I'm only doing this because they did it on Breakfast Club, but they deserve Donkey of the Day, so we're gonna give them a floor award. Texas and Mississippi has completely 100% open because they motherfucking ratings have went down for COVID. Now, whatever.
Alabama too, right?
All I heard was them two.
Okay.
They completely opened. Now, if you was wearing a mask and doing everything you was supposed to be doing to stop from spreading it, why would you stop till it's completely gone?
Hey,
Like, if it was helping, why wouldn't you stop?
They can't wait. They want to open that economy back up.
yeah.
That's what it was about, money.
They got bridges and shit to build.
Yep, it
All
was
kinds
about
of
money.
shit, man, so.
And the dude that was, the dude that owns or was controlling the power grid for that Texas shit that just happened, he has to resign. Because they said he handled that whole situation completely wrong. Then people shouldn't have went without power. There was buildings and shit that had power that nobody was in. There was vacant buildings that had power. So why didn't these millions of people that went without power didn't have any? You know what I mean? My cousin was out there with her family. If anything would have happened, that shit
That
fucked up.
same dude that was like, some gonna live, some gonna die.
No, that was the mayor. That was the mayor that said,
You heard about that shit too?
he said, the mayor said the strong will prevail and the weak will perish.
Damn.
This is the mayor of Texas.
That nigga sounds like Apocalypse.
Like,
from
didn't even
X-Men
care.
comic books.
Yeah, that sounds like right out of a movie.
Just don't even care, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is how you take care of your people. That's crazy. Tiger Woods,
Tiger Woo.
I think Tiger Woods, he was on Ambien.
That's why he told the cops he couldn't remember he was driving.
He was on Ambien. Motherfucking
That ain't
Ambien.
his first rodeo on that shit.
Nah, that ain't his
So,
first time on it. That's why he
So,
said that.
So he was on drugs.
Yeah. And now he got motherfucking rods in his legs, and
Ain't gonna be back for a while.
he might not be back. And that was the only black dude, man. Tiger Woods. That was the only black dude. That was the only black dude in golf, right?
No, it's
There's another
on
one?
that level.
on that level.
There's another one?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sure it is, but I don't know his name if it is.
So Charles, you would never
Tiger
get
Woo.
Bobby bitch, Bobby bitch, Bobby free. Telling you, bro,
Yeah.
that's my song right now. Bobby free, Bobby bitch, Bobby. That motherfucker that got like 22 tracks since he been out too, nigga. I done heard all of them. I love them. And he about to do a song with Popcorn.
Okay, I like
Popcorn, the one that Davies did a song with, a Jamaican song.
Unruly, yeah.
I love that shit. He about to do a song with it. So shout out to Bobby Shmurda. This nigga got
Shout out to Bobby Shmurda.
This nigga got a glow in the dark fucking chain from Roddy Rebel.
Yeah?
This nigga gave him a glow in the dark fucking chain, bro. And then he bought himself, he had to buy himself an AP. But, this nigga music sales went up 400% while he was in jail.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
big.
Because he didn't snitch.
That's big.
With 6ix9ine snitching, helped him come home and be the king of New York. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby, bitch. Bobby. I've been listening to that song long, a lot, nigga. Jayz. In 2 weeks. Maybe maybe more than a little 2 weeks. I say, just to be fair, I say a month has made $700 million. In a month.
I know Jack Dorsey just put like $300 million into Tidal.
Yes. They bought majority stake of Tidal. He's still on the board, but they bought majority stake for $300 and some million.
Damn.
Then he sold 50% stake of Ace of Spades, Moet and Hennessy, for another 207. I think it's 315 million.
He's on the board for one of them too.
That's because he got another move to make.
Yeah.
Beyonce right there with it.
And he's still on the board for both of them. Like, he's still, like, for Ace of Spades, he still owns it, but he sold 50% for 300 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still on the board for the for Tidal.
Yeah.
And he sold majority stake. This nigga, when last time Jay made a song, though, he ain't making more money than... He trying to tell niggas there's other ways to make money.
They just did a remix on it.
Trying to show there's other ways to make money than just music. And that's what I was trying to say with the shit that we got on, bro. We got a lot of shit in the making that we gotta make happen. And right now is gonna be the time.
I'd have never thought I'd have seen Jay in dreads though. When I see him, I'll be like,
Nah, I don't. Yeah, every time I see him,
I trip out.
I think he's doing it. I think he's doing it to be to remind motherfuckers that he is from the hood. I think he's doing it honestly as a move. Like, nigga, I'm still a nigga from the hood. You know what I mean? And I'm making all these moves.
Still nigga.
So it ain't a motherfucker that don't look like you that's making these moves. You can look like me with all have the crazy dreads and do whatever and still make these moves.
I have another
without somebody judging you.
I have another interpretation on it, and pardon me because for Ray chiming in on the Coming to America theme, but I think it's more of a statement like a crown. Like, you know what I mean? He's wearing them dreads and it looks almost like kind of like a royalty kind of thing. Like,
nigga, that shit wow.
Like, I'm the king of hip hop.
That nigga dreads is not in order. That nigga dreads is all over
like
the
he
place,
can
nigga.
do whatever he want. Like, you know what I mean? Shit look like a big
still
old
make
crown of
business moves.
dreads. Like, I'm Jay-Z. I can't be touched.
And still make business moves.
Do what I want to do.
I dig it. This nigga should be dead. And I'm just saying it. I'm not telling nobody.
Wow.
I'm not telling nobody to go out there and get it. But I'm so sick of 6ix9ine. I'm sick of 6ix9ine, man. This nigga just first the nigga beefing online with niggas. You know what I mean?
With,
about King Von. You talking about tell King Von to link up online right now. Man, this man's dead. You know damn well he ain't about to come on your live.
Right.
Then he beefing with the niggas. His King Von boy talking about you ain't gonna slide. Y'all was talking all that slide shit. Von said that if I had to sit down and boost the murder rate, ain't nobody slide on nobody yet. Then he wearing a King Von shirt, laying in the middle of the ground, acting like he King Von dead. Like, come on, man. How much more disrespectful can a motherfucker be and still live? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't be fucking with the Chicago boys like that. Like, you really just asking for it. Chicago don't play that shit.
But the internet is on this nigga's side because they saying this nigga beat Meek Mills. Because you seen the video? I mean, of course y'all ain't seen the video.
You didn't beat
none
Meek
of us,
Mills.
None of us are 6ix9ine fans, but I watched the video. And in the video, remember when they had their little confrontation? You know what I'm saying? He puts that in the video and says, "This is that time when you fucked up."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, making fun of the nigga. So Meek Mills is suing motherfucking 6ix9ine to take that out of the video.
That's kind of some shit.
And his lawyer sent the paper to 6ix9ine's camp saying that he's bullying me on the internet. He's bullying our client on the internet. And he needs to stop. So the internet is saying the rat. The internet is saying the rat is winning.
Tell a parent.
That's what I'm saying. The internet is saying the rat is winning.
Meek just ain't got the
Because
time.
Meek is getting beat.
Meek on some shit like you know.
And he's shitting on King Von's people and ain't nobody sliding.
Like but see the thing is like just like Jay-Z when you fucking with Hov, you don't buy into that type of shit.
Yeah.
Meek Mill's on some different shit. Hov like we're gonna get it this way.
And also the little fucker being sued. He being sued by a girl in the club because he threw a bottle. She got like 15 stitches in her head.
Bitch.
But he didn't mean to hit her. He was having confrontation with somebody else.
Oh, sure.
And his security is suing him for not paying him. So, nigga, if you talking all this greasy shit and you're not paying your security, you gonna die soon.
You know, he's short, though. He can't really see over the crowd.
Niggas gonna get you. You stand out, bro.
The thing that I don't understand is, like,
like,
ain't he on probation or parole or something? He could just throw bottles at people and
He's
ain't
on
no
probation.
type of repercussions.
So
you just snitch one
He's
time, you just can't.
He's on the hit list.
He's on house arrest. I think
People right now flying that
I
flu
know you can't be out just committing new felonies. Like,
doing what he want.
Waiting
on
the
no
right
kind
time
of
to get
paperwork.
He's doing what he
Got so
wants.
much security around him, they can't get to him.
Sick of this little nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? He was walking through the mall, cussing dudes out.
Yeah, just because just random people, anybody that call him a snitch or a rat, he running up on him with his security. Like, what the fuck is these people gonna do with these big ass dudes, man?
Right.
That's like running up on Mayweather.
Yeah.
You seen his security? That's like running up on him and doing anything.
Right.
Not gonna happen.
Hands got picked up by one of them.
Yeah, in Vegas.
Out there in Vegas.
In Vegas.
Hey, yo, Floyd!
Didn't want to get no closer. Whoa. I was just saying what's up.
It's that's about the palms, man. Dave Dash was all the things I'm crazy. Like, hey, Dave. She got something to Paul.
Hey.
Like these folks don't know you. You look
Just
like
like you
that
know
family.
their name.
You look like that family.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
They
God,
snatch
check
you
it
up.
out right quick. Like,
Snatch
bro,
your ass
now
up.
we gotta go bail
That's
you out.
crazy. Did y'all see the white boy that was rapping, the country white boy? Remember that video? Did I show you that?
I seen that.
The country
He was
white boy
hot.
that was singing like
Signed the little
That ain't golf
baby.
court, is it?
Nah, not golf cart.
I
This
mean,
nigga name is
Nigga say drop top golf.
Drop top golf court.
nah.
Golf
I'm looking for him.
This Blake Face.
Mississippi
This
rum.
nigga name is Blake Face. He's a country white boy. This nigga got flow. He on Instagram. He sounds like he can rap like anybody. He took everybody's like I was doing the practice hour.
Yeah.
He just did it in video. You know what I mean? He just took everybody's flow, put his words on it, but used their flow and delivery, just like same shit I did. He ain't did nothing new.
Just practice.
But he got Lil Baby. He did a remix to one of Lil Baby songs, and Lil Baby signed him.
Yeah.
Straight from Instagram, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We've been doing this shit how long? Fuck the niggas. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lil Baby signed Blake Fields, Phase, whatever his name is. Nigga go hard. I like it. Phase.
Hey,
I
yo,
like
Face,
it.
what's up, baby?
I like him. You know what I'm saying?
You
Snoop
next.
signed the little white boy that just got $150. Did y'all see that?
Nah.
Little white boy from I think it's Florida. Lady walked up on him, wanted to sell some weed or some shit. This nigga didn't want nothing. She pulled out a box cutter and sliced his whole shit down. He just signed to Snoop.
Damn.
He be freestyling. He a white boy too. He go.
Yeah.
He be freestyling
That's
on
the new
Instagram.
There's gotta be a little
That's a
bit
new
more
name,
than
but
that.
he got
Don't
buck
nobody
50
just be
all
like,
the
yeah,
way
no,
down.
cool,
Like,
all
this
the
woman-
trees, and then they just buck.
It was just a woman. It was just
What?
it was just a woman $150.
No,
bro.
I want to hear him say that again.
There's gotta be more to it.
She was just
Say what?
crazy,
Fuck,
bro.
I'm selling you some weed, you don't
She
buy it,
was
I'm
just crazy.
taking your money.
$150.
She was crazy.
Smoke the weed, I thought you were
I'm like, hey, you probably-
Crazy ass
you
learning.
probably
Right
talk-
with
you
Jules,
probably
man.
talking shit and threw the weed back like this shit is garbage, bitch.
Nope,
Threw
none
it
of
back. She was like,
Not everybody's
playing.
playing. Not everybody's playing.
Hey, hey, you gonna donate my shit?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna call my shit stress? Watch
We
this.
want to know. What's his name?
Yeah.
Come feature on the show. Tell us what really happened. You know
Snoop
what I
signed
mean?
him
We
though.
want to know.
Nigga hot. Snoop signed him. He a dope freestyle.
You gonna change his name though?
You gonna change his? Definitely gonna change his name.
Snoop, we
I think his name
we
is
wanna
Max.
know
Shouts out to
what
Seal.
Max something. I don't know his whole name. Fucking what else we got?
He looking like Seal now.
The Nipsey's Hussle store boarded up. No more marathon clothing. That's fucked up.
Been there for a while now, eh?
Yeah, they got graffiti on the motherfucker.
Damn.
Windows broke.
Won't take long.
Still
Don't take long.
online.
The clothing line,
Forget
it might be online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Still
store,
online. I'm good.
the store fucked up, man. Like all this shit this nigga did for the
Where,
community,
where
and
are
that's
our?
like I know it's been what 2 years, and that's what they do.
I hate to say this, but
That's
where
worse.
are our leaders in the hip hop community that should be hands on with transitioning and make sure that this is straight? This is
Yeah, it
you
should
know,
be
like,
a.
the Ice
If
Cubes
I'm up,
and the Snoop Dogg should have
when
stepped
Pop
in.
Smoke
Like,
died,
you know what I
it's
mean?
what somebody go in and step in.
What-
Like there's a
and
company
Game
for that.
and
There's
everybody
You know what I
else
mean?
in LA, all the other big LA
there
rappers.
should have been somebody to
Somebody
help
should
Black Sam
carry that on.
carry that on. Somebody should have stepped in and helped Black Sam carry that on,
The
man.
marathon continues.
Yeah, they gotta come back with that.
That shit crazy.
They gonna go somewhere else.
K. Michelle bust a butt implant on Instagram Live.
Oh,
Damn, I need to see that.
She was dancing, she was twerking, and a motherfucking left one just did.
Damn.
And she still was holding it like, ooh. You know what I mean? But she's still trying to dance, but you see she in pain.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
damn.
Oh, yeah, that's
Her
like-
implant
Knock
burst.
condolences.
Her implant burst on live.
Like, oh, she's gotta have it.
R.I.P.
Well, I hope that's a life lesson
Ass
to
cheek.
all you bitches getting fake ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
honestly,
Her
Yeah,
shit-
she had it reduced.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
it's
shit
on
is
my
ridiculous.
Instagram. It's on my Instagram. You on my
And
Instagram?
it's
Go on my
really not
Instagram.
that
You don't
attractive.
need
Go
that.
on my
All you gotta
Instagram,
do
see
is
it.
just do some squats, bitch.
You don't need
Right.
all that. Who's next?
Don't get
Lady
checked.
Gaga's dog walker got shot in the chest twice,
God damn.
and they
survived.
stole.
The
He
dog.
survived. They stole her 2 dogs. Some
Man, he was
bulldogs.
from the wrong
bulldog.
set.
Some French bulldogs.
He
That
was from the wrong set.
he was just walking the dogs, man, and she offered him $500K to get the dogs back.
Look, Lady
Chances are the
Gaga,
dudes that took
you
it,
can't
hold on.
have your
They got-
dog
they got-
walker.
Yeah.
bro. The
It's
feds.
on film.
They got
It's
some
on
videos
video.
on that, bro.
The car pulled up. shot him twice, took the dog.
Yeah, they got
I
the
watched
feds.
video.
Hey,
They
look,
got the feds
Lady
up there right
Gaga,
now.
you
They shot
can't
them dogs
have
right now, bro.
your
Oh,
dog
yeah, that's right, I do
walker
remember.
walking your dogs in Compton. That's not how it works.
I'm
man.
sorry.
Yeah, the feds is on
Does
there
she
right
live
now.
in Compton?
No, I don't know. I'm just talking
I don't
shit.
think Lady Gaga
No,
live in
you know
Compton.
what? With all due respect, what?
That nigga say you can't walk your dogs in Compton. Like,
Oh,
The
we do
fuck?
not have access
I
to
don't
the
think-
same Google.
I'm telling you, this nigga be on a different plane.
we
when
have
talking,
Googles.
B.
He's on goggles.
This
No,
nigga
with
be on
all
some
due
other shit.
respect, shout out to Lady Gaga. Hope you
Shout out to the nigga that got shot. Fuck
Yeah.
Lady Gaga. She lost the goddamn dog.
hope you get your dogs back.
Shout out to the dude that took two in the chest for her fucking dogs. Like, you took two for that motherfucker.
Huh.
He should have a job the rest of he shouldn't even have to work. That nigga should get a paycheck from her the rest of
Where
her
was he
motherfucking
walking
life.
these dogs
Just
at?
down
though?
the fucking street from her
They're
house.
giving the wrong blessings.
All he's doing is
Your
walking
cities
dogs,
is
man.
mixed
All you
up.
doing is walking the fucking dog.
Yeah.
You know, man, why don't you just sit the next few
So
plays?
y'all
That
think
way-
it was a
Like,
conspiracy?
dogs, though.
Y'all think it was a conspiracy?
I don't know.
Nah.
They trying to hold the dogs ransom?
Yeah.
He's the dog walker. What
Look here, bitch. If you ever want to see your
She has some
motherfucking
green
dogs
in
alive again, bitch,
She has some
you
green in
get
it.
shit rash.
He didn't
He
have no
didn't
Here's what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
he wasn't in
You're
on
gonna
it.
shoot me twice.
He definitely-
point blank in the
yeah.
chest.
I
We're
didn't
gonna
get
get
no part of
this
that.
money.
Shoot him in the leg or
He got
something.
nothing out there.
You might shoot me in like my ankle or something, be like, don't hit an artery.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure
That's
this
a
out.
end on it,
That's
but I
a
don't think he
horrible
was
thing.
in.
Got a steady paycheck.
Yeah, I don't think that nigga was in on it.
Yeah,
They the dog
I
nap.
got a 401k,
Yeah.
HSA. I
That
don't
shit
need to do
crazy.
all of that
She
right
got
now.
money for that.
I don't know
Motherfuckers,
how
the
to hold
dog
the
nap, kibbles and bits.
Oh, I forgot
Ain't
all
this
about,
shit?
He was like, we needed money, now we gotta buy
I
food
forgot.
for the dog until we get the ransom. We had no
I think,
now we need more
I
shit.
think Meek Mills forgot it was too early. Or
Yeah, I heard about that.
forever. You should have never said that. Ever. I don't think it was too early. You just should have never said it. Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't use a Kobe line like that. I'm gonna die with my chopper. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Vanessa called him real disrespectful, and that nigga replied, "I'm a savage."
Yeah, he did.
He did apologize, though.
But then he did apologize later on. He did apologize, but his first response was, "I'm a savage."
Mm-hmm.
So
Because he looks at it like, it's the bars.
yeah, he looking at it from a different.
Yeah, he's looking at it from a different, from
Yeah, you
from
just-
a person that
you
do
just
this, I
don't.
know what he's doing. But at the same time, you just, no.
It wasn't a line.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't cool,
Nah,
bro.
boy.
That should never be cool.
Nah, boy.
That bar
ain't
should
the
have
one.
never been said.
Yeah. You write a bar with some kind of shit like that happened to you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have no, like, people don't even say that, like, big shit or car accident. Like, people don't talk about no car
Nobody
accident.
ever
Shit,
say-
but you might say that shit about somebody you don't know, some character you
Yeah,
create in your story, but
yeah.
you don't never put nobody out and
No.
say nothing about their death. You can't get
Not
nothing out of
Kobe
that.
Bryant.
Not
nigga.
fucking anybody.
Yeah.
Not my motherfucking
Not really
cousin.
anybody, but
Not
nigga,
rest
the
in
world.
peace.
Not cousin Earl second removed,
But I'm
motherfucker.
saying
Don't
the
talk
world
about
knows.
that. Feel me?
Right.
The world knows Kobe.
Talking about my
Right.
death. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got the Black
Niggas is second
Mamba.
removed.
Shout out to Kobe
Bro.
Bryant. I got on the Black Mamba Laker edition right
They
now.
can't see it. It's ugly.
That's okay.
My bad.
My fans know it's the Black Mamba
I
edition.
heard your stomach.
Rest
was
in
that way.
peace.
Shut
Kobe
up.
Bryant.
23 on it.
It's a
That is not Kobe's.
Two, huh?
That's not Kobe's jersey, nigga.
Oh, it's LeBron. It's LeBron's jersey.
It's LeBron. That is not a Kobe.
It's okay. It's the
Nigga,
Black
you hot.
Mamba
I
edition.
got on my
I got on my
Jersey
mama
right
jersey.
now.
It's got the snakeskin
What's
print.
going on with him?
It's got the
That
snakeskin
nigga
print.
look like
Same
that. No.
It's a LeBron James jersey, but it's
Hurry
a
up and
Black
like that L.
Mamba edition.
Tight, but I like that L, dude. Nigga, you tripping.
Yeah, no, I get it.
The baby punches the homeowner in the mouth and knocks the nigga tooth out.
The homies punched.
Nah, this nigga, there's a dude that rented the house out to the baby, and there was only supposed to be 12 people there, and this nigga brought 40. So the homeowner came. The homeowner's like 65 years old.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like 65, man. This man came and tried to shut it down, and some unknown dude hit him first. Dude got back up, and the baby hit him back down, and the tooth came out.
Damn.
My house,
So
bro.
this man is now suing for $1,100.
So I had something get in this car, too. Now come here, fuck with this bitch.
$117,910.
That was a split tooth knockout right there.
48 cents.
That is a fucking very specific amount.
Obviously, it's medical bills. It's
It came right up to
$17,000.
Yeah,
I don't want nothing
48
more.
cents.
I don't want
$48
What's it gonna cost?
48 cents.
He want
Dental
that.
That nigga want that 48 cent
from
too.
Want
my
that.
house.
Yeah, he
He
need
need
all
that for
that.
that tooth.
Yeah, he does, you know.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And the 48 cents.
And the 48 cents.
Yeah, if you owe me $150.50, you gonna give me $149, $130. You just gonna
No,
tell me
that's
what you want?
Yeah,
No, that's not
give you
how
what
it
I
works,
gave you.
man.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
give you what
how
I
it works,
gave you.
man.
You're
Yeah.
gonna go in the grocery store and be like, hey, just no, and we'll just get that next time. All I have is $5 on it. Everybody put the shit back.
For real, man.
Keep it coming to
Hey, you come and
Now tell me
For real,
why.
you really want the 78 cents? They're like, yeah, you really
Tell
want
me
the
why
soda?
Dame Dash said that Jay-Z would have to cut a very, 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 very big check if he worked with him again.
Who said
He's
that?
still on
Dame
Jay-Z.
Dash.
Maybe he
Yeah.
feels
He's
like
still
he
mad.
owes
Tell
some
me,
money.
what the
I don't
fuck
know.
has Dame Dash done in the past couple of years that even been memorable?
Amounts to anything.
Yeah.
Has
Listen
a name
to
attached to
that.
it.
If anybody out there is
Anybody
waiting
knows-
for Jay-Z to come and work with
What
you
the
because
fuck
they really
would-
need your help.
Yeah, but Jay just made almost $700 million in a month. What the fuck does he need your help?
He
for?
don't need your help. He don't need Warren Buffett's help anymore.
Yeah, help you, nigga.
Oh.
That's why. But
He said he would have to cut me a really big check if he wasn't.
Really?
We were like, he cut you out of the picture 20 years ago.
He used the word very. He used the word very like 20 times. 20 times, nigga. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Still mad, ain't he?
Still mad.
That's what happens when you see. That's what cameos
He
happen.
made
That's when they
700
start-
million this year. Put on here. Listen, I'm gonna do something.
Oh.
We'll do
Elon
something.
Yeah, I'm
Musk,
gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. Meanwhile, he's
the
like
richest
he's like,
man
hot
in
sauce?
the world.
What kind of hot sauce you over
The
there?
richest man in the world is creating his own city in Texas
I would do that.
Really?
called Star.
I would
The
do that.
Starbase.
That's some shit that I would do.
It's called Starbase.
That's some
People
shit that I
gotta
would
stop fucking with me, man.
It's called Starbase.
How you
They're
create a
gonna
place
have
inside a
rockets.
place that already exists? Like, you gotta go somewhere that there's no place there.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
taking-
build a city in El Paso. You're like, that's
What was the
already
name of the
a city
city?
there.
What was the name of the city that you're taking?
Space
It's a small ass city that
Yeah, I
he's
know,
taking. What's the name of the
yeah.
I forgot the name of the city, bro. It's a small ass city that he's taking and making it his.
Six, anybody stop fucking.
This is my shit now. This is my shit now.
People don't. I don't understand.
Hey, we're gonna take part of your shit right here. We just put it out right here.
Yeah. How you gonna
I'm
build
gonna move
your
your
house?
house. You gonna have everything around this.
These motherfuckers walking down the street like this, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna put a house right there, and you're like, but that's my house.
For real.
Yeah, just put that shit right on top of it.
Don't worry about nothing. That shit fit in my bedroom.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Build around it.
Yeah.
You can have our rich
My my house is the courtyard of your
Hey, look, we
house.
just passed $7 Yeah.
That's
Hell no.
We're in El Paso. We just passed the
driveway.
El Paso.
Oh, hell no.
Nigga doing what he want with that money.
Yeah, no.
Doing what he want.
I'm gonna build a tool shed in your driveway.
Go right ahead, fuck it.
I got a room in my garage. You're like, what?
Might as well just go to mine. It's not like I got shit.
Yeah, like there's rules against that shit. He just slide a bag of money out to the car. I'm like, well, I guess not. After you guys did that.
Nah, for Elon Musk, just take over a city.
That's squat.
On the highest level.
On the highest level.
I'm just gonna
Didn't
take
Meek
over
Mill
the
just-
houses.
Didn't Meek Mill just do this in Atlanta? By like 230 some acres or whatever.
Yeah.
Big to create his own community.
Oh my
Then he's gonna have his own
family.
schools
They're
and
gonna be running
community
families
centers.
and homeless. That's all.
That's big though.
Bunch of
Yeah,
families.
it's big.
That's
It's tight.
It's
Akon did
it's
it.
just not. It's not.
Akon did it in Africa.
People.
Yeah, but it's different.
So you leave your community to go to Walmart?
Yeah, you from
go
Philly,
to
but you
the mall.
go do it in
That's
Atlanta.
that's what a suburb housing development is. That's what this is. That's what all these.
Why ain't
little
you do it in
communities
Philly,
are.
man?
Well,
I ain't never seen
it
that.
might
Why
be
ain't
that
it just like
it might be
subdivision
that
housing, right?
that's
Isn't that
where
what
the
it's
land
called?
space was available.
It's the same thing. They're just saying it's new communities. Like that's what a
You need
subdivision.
the water
is.
rights.
Like that's why y'all gotta stop fucking with me.
want the water rights.
Recent dictionary at the source. Like
Well,
The new,
that's because there isn't a.
we're gonna build a new
Philly
community
that-
right here where nothing exists.
Yeah.
That's a subdivision, family. Like right outside the city, we're gonna build a community. That's what the shit is.
Yeah.
Talk some more shit in a hot second. I gotta take my breath to get this shit off right now.
This is
Yeah.
blazing Bob Marley while banging, raise up an army. Campaign with the main parties, no simpleton gain sorries. Upset though I never said it, pathetic, they whole investment is rated. They're unrelated, the sleep cells sedated. While breathing won't take it easy, no reason but boy believe me, I'm eager to take over, play over and eat ether. Bitch, I bomb atomically, writing, rapping my novelty. Product of yo improbable clause to search honestly. Forced to explore property, profit, it's my novelty. Stop it, you false prophets, make a mockery of progress. Now say so out for peso, keep your compliments in conversation. Columbine your compromise and kill your congregation by camping, contemplating that shit, talking constipation right there. That constant hate you get your sense of constellations. Yeah, all of this steady, gotta get drastic soon. Before I catch that big L and break a fucker like a plastic spoon.
No one directs, I'm talking like it's just me and you.
Your day is coming, it's just not on the calendar. But no action.
Only the damage of damage, these damn amateurs.
Whole team about 1 million billion, we don't give a fuck. Your day is coming, it's just not on the calendar. But no action.
No one directs, I'm talking like it's just me and you.
Whole team about 1 million billion, we don't give a fuck.
Only the damage of damage, these damn amateurs.
Yeah.
New upcoming rapper, Pooh Shiesty's brother passed away. May he rest in peace. He did not get shot.
Rest in peace.
People thinking he got killed and some shit. Did not happen. The man had he had brain cancer, and they've been dealing with that shit for a while. His name is T to P, and he died on Sunday. So
My condolences
to that family. You know, so if somebody though take that shit seriously. Cancer, anything in their family, take that shit seriously. Man. If somebody you know got cancer, be there for them. Cause I should have been there more for my mother. So I know that shit from the heart. Just be there more for your people, dog. People dying too much these days. And on one of the things, game is rappers broke. Niggas is scamming artists.
Yeah, bro.
They said
There's no
Benny the Butcher did it 6 months ago. Now Game is doing it.
They're not getting no front end. They're getting
and saying
back end.
that if you send me 1,000, you can get on my mixtape.
You know.
Right.
But Boosie
and not putting niggas on the mixtape. I'm talking about you got like 100 people sending you $1,000.
Boosie said there's no more back end. He said now it's for a lot of these artists that when we start, we're going back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
so they scamming niggas to get on their album.
You know, you're not being able to really do nothing. You got to do everything on the internet. That's why Boosie charging like $7,000 a drop on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know if you want your shit I put out there, cash out me $7,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I put it out on my shit. That way you get more followers.
Yeah, nobody's got shows and shit. Yeah, that's true. That makes a lot of sense.
So it's taking a lot of
these niggas
is taking a lot
your
of
money.
the game, so they're going back to the streets.
They just
making
taking
money.
it, like getting.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these
Send me 1,000 to get on my
like that.
mixtape, and you
Yeah.
never make it on this nigga.
They were barely getting back in.
You
So now they don't go back
you
in.
send me $1,000, family. We don't know each other.
He been getting a lot of people supposedly.
Like I just can't
Like
wait
that's
to hear your lyrical content.
He's doing good.
If I just took you
Boosie's
for
still doing good because he got drops.
Yeah.
But Instagram, he's suing Instagram.
It's
Yeah,
He's suing Instagram. You know, he want this shit put back up on Facebook or something like that. He want this shit put back. He want his original page back.
Yeah.
It's original.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny. There's all the shit you can sue for.
Before we get into our main topic of reviewing this movie, I got a couple questions that I just had off the top of my head because I was watching some shit on Instagram. Us as I know you write in your head and then you eventually write it down. You come up with a hook off the top of your head, but that's not necessarily a punch-in rapper. The three of us, we write our shit. What do y'all think about these punch-in rappers?
Man, I was sitting with a guy, man. And it's real talk. The man would go in the studio, bro, and drop one bar, and come back out and be like, "How this sound?"
That's how he came out and said, Dylon.
I've never seen.
Remember that? We was at
Hot
Arrow Studio. My man went in there and dropped the bar. He come back out and be like, "How that sound?"
How that sound?
And then he went back in, dropped another bar. How that sound?
That's cool. How y'all put y'all there? I'm like, dog, how
I
you
remember that.
that.
And this nigga went live on his Instagram, dog, and had 900 and some followers.
I'm like, how are you getting
people joined in
into
like
music
that?
like that?
900 some people watching
Damn.
I don't
him
understand.
do this punching rap.
It's gonna be a lot of punching.
Now, I'm not
if he was in the
knocking
studio,
nobody
because
out
I'll be
there,
sitting there like,
you
I ain't
know.
got the time for him to keep coming out that fucking booth like that.
Drop your shit.
You come out that
It's a different kind of punches.
one more time.
But he's saying, but no, but listen.
Wasted all this fucking studio
Like,
time.
he did it.
Bro, we playing by an hour.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? These niggas can't rap.
Right. I'm
Easy
like,
E
this
did.
is-
But
they
if
got
you pay
writers.
for your studio time,
That's my question. That's my question.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
bro,
It's $30 an hour.
I'm like,
You
bro,
pay for
we
your
pay
studio
$30 an
time.
hour. You gonna spend a bar at a time? Get your shit together. We've been telling hands and knowledge that for years. Come with your raps ready.
Spit the shit. I'm like, I was like, man, is he serious?
Yeah.
Why is he coming out like?
But
what
is
he doing?
that niggas? That's the seed in
Niggas
there.
like that's how they do it.
That's the seed in there.
Niggas like that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that's not.
But
That's how we do
You
it.
spit 16, I spit your whole shit. 24.
Damn,
I keep going.
And that's why,
saying, but
and that's why y'all struggling in school.
Is it? Are they
Skip the
even
class
putting
to
any
write
thought
music?
into it? Like motherfuckers that write. We put thought into our shit.
They have
They
writers.
punching in.
They have writers.
Or they put. They're not even
Say
putting
this.
thought into
Yeah.
it.
Say it like this. We
Like,
do
that's
the
what
we
we
do
say.
add a little high one on this one.
And these motherfuckers is making it hot. Like there's a lot of rappers out here that these motherfuckers have made famous. And I can't
It's all
listen.
gimmick.
I hate listening to their
It's
music.
all gimmick.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate listening
Like
to
you
their
know, music is feeling. I can't feel you if you can't get in there and get the feeling. You can't do that
exactly.
rapping a bar at the time.
I'm supposed to feel it and you not.
Hey, that shit was hot.
I'm gonna tell
How
you
that
this
sound?
is not.
That's not.
Got more than what you got.
How that
That's
sound?
how I go.
How that's how?
Dipping
How
and
that
ripping and losing.
But the cool part is right
Losing
now,
them.
you gotta come back out
Say it like that.
the fucking sentence.
That's what Gillian doing. That's exactly what Gillian
You
doing. Saying on their
can't complete
podcast
one
about
full
it.
fucking
Yeah.
thought.
You know what I mean? That's exactly how he was just doing it. Like there's no thought behind it, bro.
None,
There's
right.
no
No
metaphor.
storytelling, none of that.
There's none of that.
These
No
niggas
metaphors,
over
no
60
nothing.
completely separate
These
random
niggas using ad-libs and overdubs. That's all they do. They're using ad-libs and overdubs, my nigga.
Yeah.
Now that's their mains now.
Yeah.
You know, we
It's the main.
do that shit. Just put, you know, after we get through spitting that shit through, we go back and say just high parts.
Yeah.
And that's all they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And Jeezy made it cool. Cause now they just add a little more shit to it. He did the ad-lib. He was the ad-lib king. Then you come now, you got these niggas that's just
Fivio the
overdub
ad-lib king right now. That nigga don't.
overdub rappers.
You listen to Zoo York, that verse up there, it
turn it up.
that nigga said,
Laid back.
I forgot it. And I listen to it every day. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan, but that's how that nigga pow 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 through the whole fucking verse.
Like, what
That
the
was
fuck
really
is
his
he
whole
doing?
verse. Like it really. Remember I played it for you? He spit maybe like 8 bars.
Yeah.
And
about that.
spit.
I feel like
He separated into 16 somehow.
I thought the niggas mic was cutting out. Swear to God.
I don't know. It's a new day and age, man. Like I love the right. I love to spit my shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I love when a nigga hear my shit. That he be like, "Ooh, rewind that back."
I like to feel my shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't want
can
nobody
get
to
into
get my shit on the first time.
If I can get into it,
Yeah.
that
This
means
month,
everybody's
how
gonna
did you
feel it.
say? How did that first lyric go? He said, "Oh, my shit's hot," and you were like, "Man, run that back." What would he say?
I want you to. I want you to
four
feel my
words.
shit.
I'm like, why are we running it back? Like
Yeah, I want you to relate to my shit. I want you to think about it. Like, damn, I went through that, or this is what I wish I could get to, or you know what I mean. I want you to somehow relate to me.
They see
That's
us
just
coming.
me.
Yeah. No, I feel you though.
Ooh.
And,
Bad.
LeBron James
No
has the
bills,
new
man.
Space Jam. LeBron James, new Space Jam.
King James.
King
Yeah,
I
James,
see
Oh,
that.
and now he has
new
a
Space
James
Jam. Now you got my James jersey.
look at that.
Well, you trying to
You
catch
be
him?
switching jerseys
Why you stand on that Michael Jordan pad, bro? LeBron doing it though, man. I give you a shot.
LeBron,
You know,
How
that
your
charter
jersey,
school,
how your
man.
jersey got long?
King
And
James.
charter school is helping a lot of kids. And this charter school is helping a lot of
Yeah.
the parents of these kids that's going to that school.
I like his television show. Y'all seen it, The Wall?
And LeBron coming in on his own skin and came into it.
Y'all ain't seen The Wall? It's on
LeBron never
Hulu.
broke again.
It's a wall where they got like 2 people that come on, and one like you answer 6 questions first, and if you get them right, they drop. You got like 7 slots, and they got like money at the bottom or whatever the ball.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Fall in,
Yes,
that's
yes,
what you get.
Yeah,
And then one person goes upstairs, and one person stays down, and the person upstairs can't hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They answer the
That's LeBron's
questions.
show?
That's LeBron James' show.
Oh yeah. That shit
So the
dope.
person up there, they answering questions. The person, they're
It's like a
answering.
wife and husband.
Yeah, the person down here is
Chris
betting
Hardwick or Chair
if this
Hardwick,
person's gonna get the
host.
answer right. So they're betting where to put it. You know what I mean? But
Right.
for every place that you put the green ball, a red ball has to fall. You know what I mean? So if you say the $1 million over here by the 7, and you're gonna put all the balls on the 7, thinking you're gonna get the million every time. So if you make it up to $12 million, just think now at the end of the game, wherever you chose to put a ball, and if you doubled up or tripled up, you have to drop a red one now. And that takes away. You know what I mean? So now, those first 6 questions are your guarantee. what you make, what you going home with. So you may have 200,000 as your guarantee because you answered the books right. You may had $1 million, and when you dropped those red balls, it took all that away. You at zero now. Now this person up there thinking they got every question right, but not thinking about the red balls that dropped. You know what I mean? So they ripped up the contract. It's either you sign it or you rip it. So if you sign it, you take the guarantee money. If you rip it, you take what you might have won.
Okay.
And the person, they can't hear each other.
Right.
So think me and you on the show, I can't tell you, rip that up, bro. We got 10 million down here.
Yeah.
And then you sign it and we only take home that 200,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those type of games. You gotta trust that you answer them right and that the person bet on you right and that the red balls didn't take enough away at the end.
Right.
So it's a lot to think, but this show is dope to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's
So
dope to watch.
speaking of hot new shows, y'all know what's like a super duper
Not
dope
hot?
no, super duper hot new show on the internet right now?
What?
That motherfucking Humble Sundays. It's the illest motherfucking show
Hey,
on the motherfucking internet right now. You know what I'm saying? Illest motherfucking newscast since Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy ain't got shit on us. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking newscast full of fucking hot ass MCs. Don't nobody want that smoke.
Talking about?
Talking
Now, before
about.
we get to this Coming to America review,
And you know why?
Why?
Because fucking Sway don't have all the goddamn answers.
gosh damn it, I knew it was coming
It's
somewhere.
coming.
Now, before we get into this Coming to America Part 2 review, that I hate America for, and what they was talking bad about my movie, but I'm going to get into a small review.
And I got some feedback on
A
that.
small review. Equalizer. Queen Latifah.
Oh,
Not gonna
man.
complain about
Are we
that.
gonna use that the floor work? Or are we
Ain't
just
got
gonna
nothing to
no
say.
comments?
I love Queen Latifah.
I love
I love the Queen.
Latifah.
I didn't
I
believe
think maybe a different
But I don't
role.
think you're an action person.
We're not.
And
we're
you're
not-
doing it well. You're doing a great job. You're doing
I
solid.
don't believe her on
You're
that.
solid. You're doing
This
a great
is the
job.
dirty committee.
I'm
It
pretty
is time
sure-
to get dirty and tell the
We go
truth.
back and say it
People
out.
out there, I go back with you all the way. I'm pretty sure
Go
people
back
out
and
there
say
believe
it
in
out.
you as the
Cleo.
equalizer. But I'm
Come on,
not.
Cleo.
We want to know what the people have to think.
I don't see her as an action
People,
person.
do y'all like the new Equalizer TV show?
You not roundhouse.
I love the movie.
You're not
Leave a
roundhouse
comment.
kicking me hard enough to stop me from this bank I just robbed. I promise
Yeah,
you.
Queen Latifah's not about to do anything to me to stop me.
Yeah.
Now she a Jersey girl.
We liked you and
She'll
set it
stab
off.
you.
You're not gonna
She'll
chase
shoot
me or
you.
nothing.
In a real fight, in the real street fight, Queen Latifah will beat your motherfucking ass.
Now we believed you and set it
But
off.
on a television show, I don't see.
Yeah.
You're not stopping terrorists.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, I
SWAT
love
team
your
SEAL
home
type shit.
movies. Like, play the auntie role or play,
Yeah.
like they were saying, play the captain.
The movie was
be
Steve
a
Martin was
like Ice
hot.
Cube, like be the cop captain.
We liked
Yeah,
you in
be the
that
top
movie
girl
with
or
Steve Martin.
something,
That shit
and
was
have another
popping,
person
son.
play that role.
and
Like,
have someone who can fight.
that
It should
shit.
have been Zoe Saldana.
Yes.
It should have not been Queen Latifah.
She should have played she older now.
She should have been executive
She,
producer.
no disrespect, Queen.
We love you, Queen.
Nah,
but
we
you
love
know,
you. You just a little older.
You could do
now.
the soundtrack.
Now, to this motherfucking Shijo. What you think about it? I know you didn't get a chance to watch it.
That's the old loss.
Shenanigans and
We watched
buffoonery.
it
I love
for
it.
you.
But this motherfucking movie, I fucking hate America right now because they dissing this movie so hard. They
it's a
saying
bunch of punk ass millennials.
Eddie Murphy didn't do a
bitch
good
ass
job
niggas.
with this movie.
Shit.
I heard
Eddie
it.
Murphy is brilliant.
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy
Murphy is brilliant.
5 blunts on Coming to
I
America
did
Part 2.
5 blunt.
Did he spend his
5
own money on
blunts.
it
He
too?
spent his own money.
From what's
From
I like it.
from what's that? Dick
Dolomite.
Greg Dolomite.
Dolomite, yeah.
The money you made from Dolomite,
Golden
he
Globe
used.
nominee.
Great
Yeah.
investment.
Money.
We
and
love
he brought
Dolomite.
Wesley Snipes.
That
along.
shit gets
He
5
brought
blunts too,
people along,
because
you
we
know what I'm
watched
saying?
that
Everybody.
together.
That movie is a classic.
So we'll go ahead and
already.
count this as a
Already.
double review.
It's been out what 3 days? That motherfucker's a classic.
Instant classic.
I don't give a fuck. Everything
I
that
gotta watch it,
happened.
man. I can't wait. Y'all don't spoil it for me though.
Everything that happened, we about to talk about it right now.
Oh,
So it's about to be
that's your
spoiled.
fault.
We about to talk about it right
This
now.
is the review right
I
now.
gotta talk about it.
You on the panel, bro.
If you have not seen it,
Nah.
you about to hate us
You about to be super upset.
because we about to talk about it. We
You about to
talk
see it
about it.
right now. But let's just
Matter of
talk
fact,
about it.
So I gotta sit here and let y'all spoil it.
Hold up, we gonna play it silently behind you.
That's like
Can I go in the
another one.
house?
No, we gonna play it silently behind
You
you.
don't think
See how
you
they
got a hard
do
time
me?
with
See how they
this?
do me in America?
It's a struggle, bro.
See how they
It's
do
a
me?
struggle.
It's a struggle, Akeem.
Why do I gotta watch it?
Because this movie's fucking. You ain't gonna watch it.
When I first started,
You can't even hear it.
When I
You
first
ain't gonna
started
be able to
getting flirty, McDonald's was happening.
My headphones
What
are
they say,
on.
copyright infringement.
Just look at the camera.
Look, we're gonna put it on start
It's nothing
over.
like the McFlurry.
Start over.
It's on the-
We ain't gonna play too much of it because we don't want nobody to get mad. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we don't own the rights
That's
to none of
fucked up,
this.
We don't own the rights to none of this,
But
but
we have watched it.
we have watched
we are exercising our right to
And right now I'm
review.
being kidnapped to watch
And
it.
so that's
we
what
watch
this
it. We
is.
gonna watch
This
a
is
little
review.
bit of it. You know what I'm talking about? But
This is a
seriously,
crime.
bro, like from the opening credits.
He said, we know we're not allowed to do
This
this,
is
but we're
against my
going to
will.
do it anyway.
This
From
is
the
my will.
opening credits, bro, is fucking genius.
I ain't gonna even look back.
Like everything, I love everything about this movie. Like how they made.
There's no going back, that's for
Just
sure.
sit right
They
in front
brought
of the
characters. Every single character that was in the first one was
Everybody.
in it.
Shout out
Everybody.
Marcel.
The motherfucking
Y'all make me want to watch it.
DJ and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breath. Fellas, are you serious? They in the movie?
You watched it?
I just watched it.
Dog, this movie is so. Dog,
Without you.
You watched it?
without
He
you.
watched the
We
whole
was
thing
waiting
without
for
you.
you.
We was waiting for you, and then we
So
said,
while we was waiting for you, we watched the
time
movie.
face ass nigga.
So when then you got here, we
I
started.
got fucked up with people.
He had some shenanigans and buffoonery going on. But look, even from the beginning, bro, look, that shit is beautiful.
Nah,
Beautiful.
The roses, look at the roses.
Look
at the
whole
roses.
shit is the same.
Look, fancy. Fancy. Look, first person you see is fancy. Oh,
And watch, and look at this scene. Look at this
Look
scene.
at this
This
scene.
is part
You gotta
that's really
see
good. Watch this.
No, you gotta see it. No, you gotta see it. Come on.
Oh, you gotta see
Come
it
on.
to believe it.
Come on, look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh my god.
I want you to
Oh, wait till they get to the barbershop. Fast forward and play
Oh
it
man,
real
let's
loud.
take it to the barbershop.
Play it real loud.
Real loud just for you. Bro, how did y'all hate this movie? I put on Facebook this
Since
morning.
we're reviewing this movie, we should also review America as a whole as far as these motherfuckers failing in reviewing the movie correctly. That
For
was a
real.
bunch of fucking
I think he
idiots.
was gonna bring it back around.
For real. I didn't know where he was going with it, but he actually
I was
stayed
already
on
gonna bring it up.
topic
We
with
was
this.
getting going faster and faster. Like I'm about to.
He stayed on topic with that one. I like that when he came back around. But yes,
Full
like
circle, huh?
I just don't get what America, like everybody.
That was a Lion King tie-in, you know what I mean? The circle
Oh, my
of
bad,
life.
I dropped it.
You know what I
Fumble
mean?
on the play. Fumble on the play.
Yeah.
But seriously, like,
come on.
what's your
Bro, everybody,
I want you
everybody's
to
in
act
it.
like a motherfucker too.
Everybody's in it.
Everybody's in
Damn, I
it
wanna
go.
except
Every
the
person.
queen because
Yeah.
she passed away
I
in
want
real
to
life.
Yeah,
so
Midge,
bad.
rest in peace. Midge Sinclair passed
The
away.
boyfriend's not in it. The one that's so well.
He ain't in it?
He ain't in it.
And then
Yeah, no, ain't no
I
exes.
mean, he's
Yeah,
an
we
ex.
don't play.
He
He's
really
the ex.
didn't bring them up. You know what I'm saying?
He was a bad
And-
ass
and
nigga
the
in the
sister.
first one.
But I thought the sister got it.
The sister's not in the movie.
She got a picture.
She's not in the movie, bro.
That sucks.
I wonder what she was doing.
That sucks.
But everybody's
But
ridiculous.
everybody else, bro, like the way they tied it in from the club scene.
We can't spoil
Like I
too
never.
much.
No, I'm
We can't
spoiling
spoil
the
too-
motherfuck them.
We can't.
The club
Spoiler
scene,
alert.
bro.
It's a review.
It's a review.
You're supposed
asshole.
to talk
Okay,
about
well, yeah.
the movie.
What the fuck,
This is against my will.
bro? When I was telling you how they introduced it, is that how you thought that it was gonna bring it? How he met his baby mama?
Nah, I ain't
I
see
didn't think that either. I didn't see that coming. How Arsenio Hall
Don't
just
be
was
nice.
like,
What happened, guys?
like how.
What happened exactly?
No, I'm saying like how Simi was like, I'm trying to mingle too, and
Yeah.
dipped off after seeing himself. Come on, and your friend too, and he dips off and he goes and find the two. He was like, I was looking for vagina.
They probably
Really
really that shit
any
while
vagina.
watching it. While watching it, they're writing it. You know, like
Yeah, he was like,
first
I'm
one.
looking for
Yeah.
vagina, really any vagina. And he went and got these two women,
And he
brought them back to the house. This woman got him high,
Undercover Africans.
jumped on him while he was
She
stoned
said, "Oh, honey, you
high.
ain't got to
He
lie
said,
to
a
something
bull
this
jumped. What did he say? A bull, a bull,
Boar.
a boar,
Wild boar.
broke in the house and started riding me until like, oh shit, and then choked Simi the fuck out. Like, you brought these bitches back. This is how I have a son.
Mm-hmm.
But the coolest part of it was having a funeral while you alive.
Hardest shit ever. Hardest shit ever.
I want to have a funeral while I'm alive to see how many of you motherfuckers gonna actually come.
I want to do it just because that's a planned party. Like, you don't know what
That's a
like,
planned
I'm
party.
like, what? We don't do this.
If I know I'm about to die,
like me, I'm
like he knew he was about to die.
I'm like, no, we
I
gotta do
knew
this
he was
now.
about to die. He said, I want to have my funeral while I'm alive.
Yeah.
Are you on Instagram?
At a dope
Yeah.
ass bar.
And watching him, of all people, he bought them views. He bought that. No, don't. He bought that. When he started getting that? You want me to name him? When he started getting that? Look at his views. When he started getting that? He bought them. He bought them.
He bought those.
Yeah, he bought those views. Don't let me. That's whack ass.
The old school
old
person.
garbage ass.
The old person
Taking the booty ass.
So
Leaping booty ass.
I got 2 questions.
All of a sudden, he getting 2,000 views on it. That nigga had 12 yesterday. Come on, man.
I got
Get
two.
the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody listening to your yup mouth ass.
I got 2 questions.
I watch that nigga do what the fuck he's doing before I listen to that old man. Fuck him. Gas station.
I got
working
2
ass.
questions for the theme related to the movie. Just real quick, running down the line. What was your favorite part of the movie? We're gonna start with 6 because he's a motherfucker who watched it 3 times.
And then try to send us a spoiler alert.
So if
before
anybody
we
who's
even
got their
watched
fucking
it.
favorite
I sent you my
part of the
favorite
movie,
scene.
0
I
there.
sent it. Anytime it had John Amos
My
on
favorite
there,
scene
well,
is
look,
his
fucking
favorite
Nelson
scene.
McDowell.
Give it to the
That
people.
shit is the most ridiculous.
My favorite
thing.
scene was his favorite scene.
Yeah.
When he broke it down about being a dad.
Yeah.
Well, not even being a dad, being a fucking man.
Yes, the whole scene.
That whole scene is
Talking
my
about being, he
favorite
said,
part.
heavy lies the crown. That's what
Yes.
that whole scene is talking about. Heavy lies the crown.
We gotta be
and
a
that's why they're
dad.
pointing
We gotta be a husband.
So for
we
that
gotta
movie-
be a worker. We gotta be a provider.
Everything.
Dog,
Wear
we're so
many
much
hats.
on our back, and then we can't complain about it because we're men.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we can't even express our feelings because it's like, nigga, why you bitching?
It's like it's gonna be tough.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna be tough.
You don't think that I had problems? When
What was your
McDonald's
mother
came
do?
after me when I released the McFlurry? They said it was like the McFlurry. It's not even like the McFlurry. We put our toppings on the bottom.
On the bottom.
On the bottom.
On the motherfucking bottom. That's how our shit is. He said,
We don't have an Egg McMuffin. We got Egg McStuffins.
his face when he said egg McStuffin. Nigga, that is the
And then he goes
funniest
like this though, and every time he goes like this, he's like, cause he knows he's full of shit. You know he's okey dokey these motherfuckers.
So I think
That nigga had a nature burger.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers had to drink a Pepsi with it, and he was proud to say
Yeah,
Pepsi.
he was like,
but
Pepsi.
that burger, he just couldn't
Oh
eat
my
that
God.
motherfucking shit.
And then
So I think it's
he caught it
universal.
mopping the floors. That's where he found him at McDowell's, mopping the floors when he's feeling bad about himself.
And then you got the light skinned nigga
He
doing
said, this week is the
CNN.
floors, next week is the fries.
Shout out to Trevor Noah. He
Shout
got
out
that
to
part.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Trevor Noah
He
for
said,
president.
currently they don't know if he's got any courage, any kind of strength, or any wisdom. They were like, but he is a son.
A bastard son.
He is a man.
A bastard.
That's all we know.
They said bastard son at least 32 times in the first.
Every, like 3
10
times.
minutes.
Every scene they just
This
said
is your
3
bastard
times.
brother. He introduced her. This is your bastard brother. This girl, this is your bastard brother. I think they get the point. Like, this nigga was getting upset. Like, all right, I'm the
For all
bastard
you
brother.
alcoholics out there who need a drinking game, just take a shot or drink a beer every time they say the word bastard. We
Or if
promise
you're watching
you,
this
you
every
will not
time he
make
say
it through the
something
movie. Don't try this at home. And if
That
you do
shit too.
decide
Pound
to
up,
do this, don't leave your home and definitely don't get behind a motherfucking operator vehicle.
Wesley Snipes
He
He's
killed
on
me.
his own right now. Right?
played his motherfucking part.
Yeah, Wesley
Andre in the
Snipes.
movie. Rick Ross. No,
had
that
so
part.
many
That's the
people in
only
the
part I
movie.
didn't like.
Yeah.
When he flicked his hair, was he supposed to be gay?
I don't even know, man.
I didn't like that part.
It was a little
It's being
eccentric.
weird. It's just
I
My
didn't like
favorite
that.
part was when Teyana Taylor came out.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barbato.
Yeah.
So my other question is, out of all of the female characters in
Tiana
the movie,
Taylor.
which one would you marry, which one would you smash, and which one would you smoke trees with?
Oh, here he goes.
So we're
So-
What is you talking about, bro? We over here talking about the
Are we
movie.
not gonna
Hey, man,
answer
ain't
that?
listening to y'all, man.
We over here. You gotta
Yeah.
why you ain't listening to us?
Nah,
You
man.
here? You gotta have.
No, he didn't
I
watch
ain't
the
watched
movie.
this
He don't
movie.
want to
That's fucked up.
participate.
That's fucked up. You should have been here, dog. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I thought we was cool. We ain't cool no more.
Y'all ain't checked out Charles White, man. Y'all check him out.
Like we all watched the movie together last night at my house. You didn't come. You ain't come through last night either. You don't like us? You don't fuck with us? Look, and then right there, look. Then you got the nigga hair right there on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Why this nigga trying to get away from it?
Yeah.
Got that motherfucking do right there on this.
Yeah, shout out to
They
Wesley
kept
Snipes.
switching this nigga demolition style, bro.
Demolition
They had it that
Man,
way,
Wesley.
and they switched that
He
nigga
always
hair
got some, yeah.
this
He always
way.
got some.
Demolition.
No, they switched that nigga
Blade.
hair so. No, that shit was
Blue
dope.
Jack.
Yeah,
I like how they
Yeah,
emphasize
that's the type of-
the women. You know what I'm saying? Equal power, and you know what I mean.
They gave a big, strong shout out.
Yeah, I told you they switched it. They flipped it around.
The women won.
The women won in this movie. I love it. You know what I mean?
So
Big up to the women.
the people want to know if you had
Did
to
like
pick.
this?
She was that fool up.
If you had to pick one,
Shit, my fault.
would you Wakanda or Zamunda?
Yeah, they did.
Zamunda.
Yeah, that's a.
Zamunda. Ain't
I'm
got
the
no
only nigga
trouble
on
saying
the panel.
I ain't gotta wear like a
That's
superhero outfit.
still with
Yeah.
I
Wakanda.
can wear Tim's.
I love Wakanda, but in Zamunda,
Huh?
the
I
dancing.
said Wesley Snipes said he didn't go to the choreography. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there, so he
That
didn't,
nigga
he didn't know what dance is supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he fucked.
No, he
yeah.
was doing his own dances. And that shit,
Freestyle, yeah.
that shit was dope.
Shout out
That shit
to
was
Wesley
dope.
Snipes.
Nothing in the trailer.
General
is in the movie.
Walt.
That's how they did it on the mannequin first.
Every time he walked in the room,
Nothing in the trailer is in the movie. I'm letting you know now.
Yeah, they killed
This
it.
movie's fucking awesome. I got on Facebook this morning that said anybody that
Five
don't like,
likes.
anybody that didn't like it can kiss my ass. You're not a true fan.
Yeah.
And everybody started going nuts.
So
How
my-
trash? This movie's trash. This movie's trash. The comedy these days is garbage.
my theory on why,
Yeah.
my
I gotta
theory,
skip
my
myself
theory,
until I pass this.
my theory on why this movie may have gotten bad reviews by some stupid motherfuckers, because basically what it is you have these people who are watching this movie for the first time and they're not even familiar with the original franchise.
But that's not the critics that's
And
doing
so-
it, because the people that's doing it says we waited 20 years for a sequel. That
Yeah.
means these people have watched the first movie and now watching this one. What they wanted to see is this movie hold its own weight as itself.
But he even says it.
You know what I mean?
Like
And
they-
not-
Yeah.
It played everything in this movie played off the first one. So if you haven't watched the first one, it won't
But
make
they even
sense to
say
you.
that. But he says that in the movie.
Yeah,
when
he's
when,
saying that in
homeboy,
the
when
movie.
LaBelle is walking outside in the courtyard with Shorty, with the hairdresser, they're making that pun. They're sitting there saying, and to all the idiots that request to have sequels made after 20 years, like why would we spoil a good thing? You're retarded. Like they even put that in the movie. Like if you don't like this, you're a fucking idiot. We didn't do this for you. We did this for us.
Yeah.
So it's like, so we don't care if you like it or not. Like, we did this for, like you said, like now it's like, I'm a true fan. It was the exact same movie. It was the exact same movie.
Just everything flipped.
It was just 20 years
Eddie
later.
was his dad, and this kid was him.
Everybody bumped up one spot.
You know what I'm saying?
Hakeem is now James Earl
Except,
Jones.
you know,
and they
Fancy-
make him that same character.
Fancy
He's
and
an
them, they
asshole,
ain't
and he don't let his
Right.
kid marry who he wants.
Fancy and them, she's still a rose
Yeah,
star,
James
though.
Earl. Everybody was
That dude,
family.
he's still singing.
But the
You know
family
what I'm saying?
was-
Ain't nobody else graduate.
Was
But
James Earl
everybody
Jones in the
else,
movie?
yeah, he was in the movie.
Yeah, just the
and this
family
nigga
shifted
said,
their
let
role.
me have my funeral while I'm alive.
And then
What
so,
you think of that, bro?
and
Having
so-
a funeral while you
well,
alive.
he passes
And
away.
in the middle of your
Man,
funeral,
oh
be
my
like,
God.
okay, I'm gonna die now.
And
just die.
then who has to give your eulogy when you're the king and they say you're the greatest person in the world? They got Morgan Freeman narrating this shit.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, the Morgan
In
Freeman
bold,
speech
nigga.
was off the chain. That was like
Morgan,
one of the-
that
was
nigga
like
said
one of the
people can't
funniest
even have
parts-
sex no more.
That shit was one of the funniest
And his
parts.
mouth on Twitter, he was like, he said when the king dies,
Damn.
he said
King died,
people
king.
won't even smile no more. He said holiday is a big
Yeah,
deal.
I gotta check. I gotta watch this.
So,
People working
so
on
other
this.
spotlight shout outs for people who totally killed it was Leslie Jones.
That nigga
She
killed-
destroyed
that-
her part.
I forget
She did her thing.
Michael Blackson's cameo was
I gotta
off
check
the
that out.
chain. That he did his thing. You know, obviously Michael Blackson.
Rick
was
Ross
a
looked like he was
natural
struggling
fit
with
for
his
it.
lines.
Yeah, Rick
His
Ross looked
one
like
line.
he was struggling.
His
we
one
didn't
line.
believe you, Rick Ross.
Rick Ross was
sorry.
struggling with his one line.
Yeah.
Oh, the three motherfuckers at the barbershop.
Yeah. Was that the same little dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Morris.
looked
He looked healthier, like
he looked
older
healthier
than the
than
last
he did
one.
in the, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
They made him
he
look
looked
older in
different.
the first one because we were watching the first one earlier. I was like,
definitely cop it. Go get
Clarence
your
Morris
Amazon
and,
Prime. Pay your motherfucking subscription.
Motherfucking,
give it a fucking like.
Randy Watson made his motherfucking appearance.
Made his motherfucking 20 years.
I'm surprised he didn't get back. He's the greatest of all time.
He took the book. And
That's Randy Watson, baby.
You been reading about it?
And he was struggling. He's like, man, I don't know if I can get him on there.
Yeah.
That Randy Watson did his motherfucking thing.
Sang that shit.
Yeah.
The one thing
Shout
that
out to Randy Watson.
the product placement.
Section chocolate.
You had the Ace of Spade. You had the Puma.
Yeah.
Pepsi.
You had Pepsi, McDonald's.
And they had a huge beef for McDonald's. Remember the very
Hey,
first
Puma,
one?
if you want to go ahead and cut that check, you know, I look good in it. You know what I
In
mean?
this movie, they got
You
McDonald's.
must have wrote this
permission.
one. God bless. You wrote this one. I know when you wrote this. Fuck.
Shout out to the Shogun of the Dark.
The one thing that
Mess.
stood out was
Dark
like
mess.
it was
Shogun of
crazy how he
Darkness.
made the cage,
Jesus Christ.
but when he did the friskies,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
product
yeah.
placement.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It was a lot of product placement
how
in the
you
movie.
you just carry some friskies with you, bro.
All the way to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way to Zamunda.
Yeah,
Kind of
exactly.
like how we have product placement on every episode of our show.
That motherfucker
Shout out to all our sponsors.
That motherfucker said, he tried to stir the line, and the line just looked at him like, you don't get your motherfucking ass away from me, I'm selling.
The dude that had no friends, all his friends was his uncles, and that's who he was celebrating his birthday with.
That was it.
Just uncles. And
She said, she was like, we need 31 candles. She was like, well, he said, Tracy Morgan said, we only got 31 candles. I only got 10 candles. She said, well, why didn't you get more? He said, I had no money to get more. She's like, well, cut them in half. She was like, that's only 20. He was like, well, how's he going to know it's 31?
wow.
Yeah, she told her.
Tracy Morgan killed that shit.
He said, just cut them in half.
Him and Arsenio all going at it. Him and Cindy going at it.
I don't know if
Tracy
you
Morgan did his thing. Shout out to Tracy Morgan.
Cindy got choked so much doing this.
Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Queens.
The King wanted him to die so bad.
That's
The King, Jones wanted him to die so bad.
And so I keep
He was like, I wish it was you dying. You should be dying. Not
Yeah,
me.
he said, why couldn't you go? He said, all of our people are suffering.
Shout out to Arsenio Hall, who was from Cleveland. Random ass fact.
And he was playing that fucking, what was that thing? What was he, an advisor? With the dreads? Arsenio Hall, the thing with
the shaman.
The shaman.
Oh,
the
shaman.
shaman.
Oh,
Nigga
yeah.
spitting teeth at motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
Oh, this nigga was crazy.
All this in the movie?
All this in the motherfucking movie.
Yeah, there's
You
more.
missed all of that shit.
There's more. Watch. Then he said,
But this,
And everybody else out there who haven't watched
the
it.
motherfucker waiting
So
for
if
the
you
job.
haven't watched it,
Waiting for the job.
Go watch
you didn't even
Colin
think
Jones.
about,
pay for your
you didn't
Amazon
even think
Prime.
about the first time they said, you're the king of Zamunda, you can't just go out in public. And he put the, the nostalgia fit on him
Yeah.
for the first time.
The Mets.
And just stood there and talked to dude. What happened the second time when that motherfucker was running through the goddamn city to find him at the church?
Yeah, no shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Then nobody say, "Hey, he King Zamunda." You know what I mean? It's like they could have emphasized on that a little bit. And when the daughter and Wesley Snipes was doing
Since
their thing, they
since
could have
Amazon Prime is actually the
like they had a plot for him to marry her, and I know it was her to bring back the ooh and do all that shit, but they had a plot between them two.
Yeah.
And it still didn't show her if she was still standing there at the end of the movie. Because he never told her to move.
No, she's dancing at the
Yeah,
end. She's in the dancing
in
at
the
the end
white.
when Watson singing. Yeah.
But he never told her to move.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but that, like I said, they didn't harp
So it's
too
like,
much
they
on
didn't harp, they didn't like stay on
it was
it.
perfect blend of everything.
So it's like
they didn't overdo it.
They didn't leave it open for another one to come out.
They did, but this is the thing
But
though. We didn't know
everything-
we didn't know Monty was gonna come out there like that.
Yeah.
So they did that joke.
So it could
So
be
he
other
told, why
parts
did I
of it.
say, he walked there, because she came up and she was like, why are you still standing? She was like, you told me to stand here over an hour ago.
Yeah.
And so instead of them, you doing that even more, they already did that joke and we laughed at it. Shorty been walking around for 30 years, walking like a dog.
Yeah.
So to redo that, it's like you've already visited that joke. Don't
So they would
sell
have,
it
but
again.
if they,
Keep
but
pushing.
if they do another one, they would have to
Then they
come back
could do
to
something
it.
like that. They
They
could
have
use
to
that.
come back and say
It's
how
open-ended.
she got.
They
moved.
just, yes, open-ended.
But they did have a plot though, because it was a serious plot between her and Wesley Snipes, her father.
Because they wanted to be king. They wanted to have
Yeah.
the next king, so they could be in charge of their family lineage.
Right.
This movie's just
Because the Joffers had been in the history of Zamunda, they were the only family that's ever been in power.
Like he said, everything was flipped. Like this kid was from America, and the girl he wanted to marry was from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of it being him from Africa,
quick
and the girl
question
from
for the
America.
consumers
You know
out
what I mean?
there.
Like,
Since Amazon Prime is the streaming service that you can find this on, really quick, we're just gonna knock this out. How many mics would you give Amazon Prime and tell people to go subscribe? Right now, I'm gonna give it 5 mics.
What is you talking
yeah,
about?
just go subscribe. And
Yeah,
watch
go
it.
get that shit.
Just
5
go watch
mics.
it.
Amazon Prime, real quick.
Yeah, just go watch this shit. Yeah, that movie. Any other
Facebook?
Any other part of this
Amazon
movie?
for free on my Saturday night. You hear this shit? He's
The
like,
dancing.
he's like, hey, why
They brought back
don't
the
you
dancing.
write some slogans for Amazon
The shit
Prime?
that Busta Rhymes
And
used
the,
in this video.
the
They brought back the
the
African
Eddie
dancing.
Murphy Dolomite joint is on Netflix.
They brought back the stick fights. You know what I mean? Everything that's in part 1, they brought the barbershop. If you go to the barbershop, you can find anybody you need to motherfucking find, because these niggas know where you're going, when you get in there, how long it takes you to get there. Just go to the motherfucking barbershop. That nigga know when he was like, yeah, that's the kid down. He didn't have a hard time finding his son at all.
I gotta watch this movie, man.
This nigga walked into the barbershop and said, I'm here to find my son. This is what he looked like. Oh, that's that boy down there in Manhattan scalping tickets.
He said, I'm sorry that it's
Really?
He said, I'm sorry that sexual harassment has put such a hard implication, on your lifestyle. He said, oh, you don't have to worry about it. He said, I got mine in when I was younger. and then the homie said, hey, you can't even grab a titty anymore. You get fired.
Yeah, immediately.
He said, you can't even grab tits at work.
You can't do nothing. Or be Trump and grab him by the pussy.
This motherfucker said,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Allah.
Any other parts of that movie?
when he was in the office with Colin Jost doing an interview, and he told him about the boarding school, and he was like, so you just never donated a bunch of money in the building to get you into boarding school, and he was like, no, he was like,
that one little library.
There was an off-campus library, but there's hardly a building. He said, well, Daddy never had to drop you off at rehab for a cocaine addiction. He was like, it was oxys, and my mom dropped me off.
Nigga took off that fucking tie and threw it at him.
Yeah, he said, that would have been a hard work for you. What the fuck did he tell him when he was walking out of the office? He said, I can't wait until some office Christmas party pictures show up and they catch you with blackface. And he was like, I was Will Smith's Aladdin. There was blueface over the blackface.
Oh, this movie is fucking hilarious, bro.
These motherfucking idiots.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta watch it with us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta watch this shit.
That should go.
That motherfucking shit's hilarious.
I gotta watch
Any other parts of this movie before we get out of here?
Man, from the credits roll to the credits drop.
When the credits roll, the credits drop.
Yeah.
Even this nigga singing "She's Your Queen to Be" at the end.
Oh, John Legend.
John Legend.
Yeah.
He sang
Shout out to John
I actually
Legend.
seen something this morning, but Nas had something to do with their soundtrack, like having his engineers and his people
shit.
mix down
Shout out
the
to
stuff. Because they're in Queens. Mm-hmm. So like he was on set all the time, and they said I gotta look into it. I forgot, but there's some facts about his.
Oh yeah, and they were
participation
saying
in this.
how why Louis Anderson's in the movie because they had to hire Paramount wouldn't let it go out until they hired one white guy. So that's why in the first one Louis Anderson's in the movie, and he's in this one because there had to be one white guy. So Paramount wasn't going.
Well, the one white guy they put was Colin Jost. They brought Louis Anderson back because he was the one white guy in this movie. Colin Jost is the one white guy in part 2.
No, Louis Anderson's in.
I know he's in there, but do you see what I'm saying? In the first movie, they had to put a white guy.
Yeah.
So in the second movie, they had to put a white guy, and they also bring all the characters
Who's
back.
that white guy?
Colin Jost at the interview.
Oh yeah,
That's the only white guy in the
all about
movie.
him. I forgot that. There's so many black faces.
They did that on purpose. Like if that movie only had one white guy, so
That's
Louis
great,
comes
too.
anyways because he's on the cast.
Yeah,
but
that's
they put
great,
one
too.
white guy in the new one. That shit was retarded. Like all of,
I
and
fucking
then
loved it.
when they're in the office on the wall, the painting on the wall, he's seen it right away too. Duke and Duke is the
Duke and Duke is his
from
uncle.
trading from
He puts them in every movie.
So they had an
Every
Easter
movie he does.
They had an
he puts
Easter
them in
egg
every
from
movie.
Trading Places, and that was kind of hot.
They were in.
They had so
what
many
other movie?
Easter eggs
They were in the first
towards
Coming
the
to America.
Lion King.
When he
That shit
handed
was
him the
hot.
money,
He hands him
and
the
he was
money.
like, Mortimer, we're back.
Mortimer, we're
Yeah,
back.
he was in the first one. Every movie, it was like every movie he does, he has a shout out to them.
They killed it. Their whole, it was all SNL cast. Like, it was the whole,
the whole SNL
Queens,
cast.
that shit was solid.
Brooklyn, Queens. That you know what? I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, all of
that's
that.
why Shorty was there.
Yeah,
the
that's
SNL.
all Saturday Night Live cast.
Yeah, didn't even. That's stupid. My bad.
Shot that shit.
My bad. another thing.
And then make sure you re-listen to all the music. Gladys Knight went in there and completely flipped.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper track
That
was
shit is
hot.
hard as hell.
Shout out to Salt
They
and
said
Pepper.
this country's only hope is a son who can't have a son of his own.
Yeah. They flipped every song, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Hey, what's her name?
Who?
The one who played,
Peaches.
Who?
the one he was supposed to marry in the first place.
The one that was dancing up and down?
Wesley Snipes' daughter.
His sister?
His daughter, man.
Boboto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Teyana Taylor.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out.
She not calling. She ain't watching.
She don't know what you are. She trying to get him a shout out though.
Shout out.
Well, that movie was a fucking excellent.
Go watch it.
I'm about to.
Go watch it. Oh, you don't need to see it now. We can watch something else.
Yeah, we can watch it.
Put on the loop things. Denzel.
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all some more reviews.
Anything else for we get out?
Dirty Committee gonna review it.
We need to talk about. Be on the lookout for a lot of.
So for all the fans, if y'all got a hot new project,
I'm focused, man.
Let us
know. Y'all let us know. Bring it in. We'll review it. Come in and sit on the panel with us. Bring your materials.
New music coming soon. New videos. Sorry for the way the videos have been. I just need to crank them out real quick, stuff out, because I just got so much in my motherfucking head. But I'm going to make remix videos, so bear with me. I'm going to get better videos coming.
Drop a like and subscribe, motherfuckers.
Time out. Well,
Sway ain't got all the answers. Don't
any
forget
new music
to disinfect that
out
monkey
besides ours? Anything we...
Jay and Nipsey go.
Yeah, Jay Nipsey go.
Yeah.
Definitely go.
Yeah. I like it.
Shout out everything to the Millers, man. The Millers, the person Miller, all of them.
Yeah, I want.
Shout out to all, just anybody.
I want to
doing
give 5
positive.
blunts on that Jay Nipsey track personally.
Anybody doing anything positive during COVID or just putting your mind where you should be and not where it shouldn't be.
Shout out to all the first responders.
We out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all joining us another motherfucking
Sunday. Yeah. Welcome back.
Peace out. Welcome back. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Let us know what y'all want to see.
Yeah, it's good, my nigga. Focus on the block. I don't even know, my nigga. No cause that. I ain't never seen that one. I don't know. Run that up, Rico. Fuck them niggas. You got your shit, son. Of course I do. You know I got mine. I lock and load that motherfucker. Show this motherfucker what's up. Get off my block, son. You better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Get off my boulevard. You better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Get off my block, son. You better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Get off my boulevard. You better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Don't come around my way unless we know you shit get ugly. Leave your bitch cause she ain't gon' wanna leave my side until she fuck me. Yeah, my hood stay dangerous. Better keep an extra clip. Come around and stuntin' and you may not ever leave this bitch. Cages open, goons out. The ones that turn your pockets out. Better have it with you or it ain't no point of coming out. Trap house jumping, money stacking, ops patrolling, police don't come around, so it ain't no one patrolling. We don't get it how we get it, niggas. Do it big, we do it bigger. Making money, pulling triggers, go off that weed and liquor. Hit on the swivel, you don't know who out here lurking. Leave them jerking if we get too close. Shows over, closed curtain. No invitation means no hesitation. One warning, stay the fuck up out my hood if you don't want them goons on ya. Check your navigation, watch the streets you driving on. I just bought a new Glock, looking for someone to pull it on. Get off my block, son, you better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Get off my boulevard, you better bust a Yui. You in the wrong hood. Get off my block, son, you better bust a Yui.